Hello and welcome to Fayetteville State University. Today I'm going to take you through our campus for your virtual college tour. The first building on our tour is our Rudolph Jones Student Center. On the outside, on this right-hand side, is our amphitheater area. So we'll have our cookouts, our day parties, and our Divine Nine Greek organizations will also have stroll-offs in this area. Coming on to the first floor of our Student Center, we do have our Bronco Lounge, our mail room, our safe zone, Chick-fil-A, as well as our Bronco Grill. So what I'm going to show you first is our Student Lounge area. It's very popular, of course, among our commuter students because the commuter parking lot is right here on the outside. But we have students who like to meet up with classmates, maybe take a break between classes, or even take this space to study after their classes are completed for the day. It is open for any and all students that are interested in hanging out in our lounge area. We do have part of our dining service, the Bronco Grill. Part of the Bronco Grill is, of course, the dining services. So this is where you order your food, and the seating will be right here on this other side of the wall. But we also have the game room that is attached. So we have pool tables, we have ping pong, we also have our gaming console. So whether you are Team Xbox or Team PlayStation, we have both for you. And we also have different card games and board games that are available. We also have our Bronco Cinema, which is our own movie theater here on campus. So we do stream movies, whether it be on the weekends or sporadically throughout the week for students to just come and enjoy. And we'll have our popcorn machine right here in the back when you walk in. Coming up to the first floor of the Student Center, we are passing our multi-purpose rooms where we have different events like our Super Bowl social, or if Mayweather and McGregor have a fight, we'll stream it right here in our multi-purpose area. We have our cafeteria, which is also known as the CAF. It is buffet style. So from 7:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. you can utilize any of the 9 lines that are wrapped around this area and choose whatever you like. Anywhere you like to sit, in the front, on the side, or in the back of the CAF, you'll find your own seat and you'll love it right here. And then you'll exit on your way out. In our Student Center, we do have our Office of Career Services and Student Engagement as well. For our founders, we have them represented with the Founder Seal. 7 African American men in 1867 founded Fayetteville State with less than $136 in their pocket. So to honor them, we have our seal. Walking down the infamous bricks, and of course when you become a student you'll find out why they're so infamous, we have our administration complex. So our Chancellor's Office, Legal Affairs, Title IX, Business and Finance, as well as the Office of Admissions is right here outside of our Student Center. Part of the administration building, we do have our testing services. So if you need a proctored exam, if you're preparing for the GRE or GMAT, we have that available on the first floor, and student affairs on the second floor. The first academic building we come to is our Butler Building, School of Education. We also have different majors like pre-law as well as English that are taking in this building right here. So you never know what type of classes you'll take in our Butler Building. We have our first early college on campus right here on the right-hand side on the first floor, Cross Creek Early College. And then we also have our Rosetta Stone Language Lab on the 3rd floor. So if you do take a foreign language and need to complete some hours, they are free here on campus. As we're walking through, the Butler Building is on our right, and then we see our business building on the left. We'll discuss our amazing business department in just a little bit. Our next stop is our Charles Chestnut Library. It is 4 floors high. The first floor containing computers, printers, our curriculum desk, as well as, of course, some books and a study area in the back. On the 2nd and 3rd floor, there are more books as well as study rooms if you guys are interested in small or large group sessions. On the 4th floor is our archive section. Our next academic building is home of psychology and nursing. It is the Southeastern Nursing Education and Research Center. The backhand side, we do have our faculty and commuter lot, so it may be easier for you to utilize this back entrance. The first and third floor have our nursing department, and the second floor has our psychology department. Our next stop is our business building. So we are named after the Broadwell College of Business and Economics. We do have the AACSB accreditation, which is the highest across all worldwide schools. Within our business building, we do have our trade room. A lot of students are interested in stocks, trading, and everything between that. So you can take classes, you can just monitor them around the ceiling, or you can actually talk to our professors and see what their point of view is. Coming through with our business building, our first residence hall is McLeod Hall. It is Jack and Jill style, so that's 2 rooms connected by a bathroom. It is co-ed, and it is 4 floors. Next, we're going to head to Renaissance Hall, which is right here on the right-hand side. 3 floors high. It is hotel style, so that means you have a full-size bed, 1 roommate, and your entire bathroom in your room. For all of our dorms, you do have to have your Bronco card access. So if you live in this building, you will have access. If you do not, it will not let you in. On the first floor of all of our dorms, we do have the lobby area, which has a room separate for computers and studying. We have 2 offices that are right here on the right in Renaissance. And for all of our dorms, we have our resident director and the assistant resident director offices. Coming out through the back doors of Renaissance, we see New Residence Hall, a suite style dorm with 4 rooms and 2 separate bathrooms. Coming around, we do see our next dorm, which is Hackley Honors Hall, home of our global scholars. This is also a suite style dorm, and then we have our lobby area on this first floor. One cool thing about Hackley Honors Hall is the quad area right here. So not only do our honor students have events in this area, but also our Student Activities Council as well. The next stop is the Capel Arena, home for our physical education and health education majors, as well as sports management. Coming through our bottom floor, once you open these double doors, you will smell the chlorine from our Olympic-sized swimming pool. It is one of the best kept secrets until you attend Fayetteville State. We have pool parties, open swim. We also have our neighboring high schools in the community area that also practice here and train for any meets. The basketball court area is one of the largest in the entire CIAA, since we are the largest school in the CIAA. Students, our band, our alumni will sit on the floors. They'll sit on this second level or even up on the third level, depending on how packed our games are. Some of our best games do happen during basketball season in the month of January, so definitely check out our schedules. While we exit the Capel Arena, we come to our Luther McGerald Stadium for our football team. So not only will you see alumni and family and our boosters and donors, 1,000 Broncos, our current students, our Marching Bronco Express, but also our community members and our community leaders will also show face at our game to support our boys right here on the field. Coming out of our Capel Arena, we do have our Lilly Building. So, the Lilly Building has 2 different sides to it, literally. The back side has our Lilly Gymnasium area for our intramural sports. And then we also have on the front side the Lilly Building, home of financial aid, the registrar, student accounts. So whether you're coming on the first floor to talk to your financial aid counselor, or even going to the backhand side to play a pickup game in between classes, the Lilly Building or the Lilly Gymnasium is here for you. Our next academic building is the Loretta Taylor Building, home of the Air Force ROTC, Criminal Justice, and Social Work Department. We do have the Early Childhood Learning Center right here on campus as well for our Fayetteville residents. The second early college on campus is Cumberland International Early College. They are housed in our Knuckles building, which is shared with our history and our government department as well. If you do have a professor's office that is in the Knuckles building, then you'll go through this door and then you'll see their name. In the quad area between our Knuckles building, we also have Taylor Social Science. So this is a home of our Army ROTC, as well as our sociologies, anthropology, and even some of our critical thinking courses with philosophy. On the bottom floor, on the left, is our Army ROTC offices, and then on the right is our classroom areas. The second floor, or the highest floor for all of our academic buildings, have our professor and our advisor offices who have office hours. Coming up on our Helen T. Chick building, it is home of University College right through these double doors, but it also has student support services on the bottom floor, which has our free tutoring services for all students. On the third floor, we have our computer labs and printers. We have about 3 different computer labs with printers that are all connected to your network. If you are a TRIO student, then we also have our TRIO offices in our Chick building. Our telecommunications center, home of our mass communication students. Within the telecom center, we have our internet radio, which is ran by Mr. Ray Thomas. We also have our students who are program directors, on-air personalities, hosts, and DJs in our internet radio, which is 24/7. Our TV studio for Bronco TV have different episodes, whether they be about athletics, if they're interviewing our students, if we're talking about our student leader campaigns, or even if we're talking about our Geek Talk, which is ran by Dr. Frobish. If they are state-of-the-art facilities that are completely student-ran. So if you're interested in media, communications, or even broadcasting, definitely take a look in our telecommunications center. For our students interested in performing fine arts, we have our Rosenthal building. We have studio art, graphic design, game design. If you're interested in our marching band, the Marching Bronco Express, you'll find the person you need to talk to in our Rosenthal building. Our next set of academic buildings is our Science Plaza. So we have our Science and Technology building right here. On this first floor is our Eco Grounds, which is our coffee shop. So whether you want a Java Lunch, a bag of chips, or even a bottle of water in between classes, you can stop in, chill out in the seating area, or order and go. In our Science and Technology building, you'll find our engineering majors, chemistry and physics, mathematics and computer science. Our Lion Science Annex, which is our LSA, has a computer lab on the first floor, which is very similar to the one in our library. But it also has our home for biology and our forensic science program. Coming out of our LSA, we'll see our west side of campus. So the west side of campus has our Spalding building, the Center for Personal Development, and also our Student Health Services. We have our community-style dorms on this side of campus, so Joyner Hall, as well as Smith Hall and Harris Hall. In the University Quad area, it is different events that happen on campus. So whether it be a movie night, you'll see a pickup game of flag football in this area between the dorms, or even if we order inflatables for an event on campus, it will be in our University Quad area. The Seabrook Auditorium is the last stop on our tour. So some fun facts about our Seabrook Auditorium. This past year, 2019, we had our Miss America come and greet our freshmen for our pinning ceremony. We've also had various celebrities like Chico Bean and Carlos Miller and Darren Brand from our Wild 'N Out that come and perform for our students, or even if we have a convocation with our chancellor, it will be in our Seabrook Auditorium. Directly across the street through our alumni gates on this right-hand side is Bronco Square, where our bookstore is, as well as different eating areas such as steamers, if you want some wings, or even some Chinese food right there across the street for students' convenience. And that will conclude our tour. We are right back at our Student Center. And we have enjoyed your time, and thank you for joining us on our virtual tour of Fayetteville State University.